Hi, this is David Papkin. Welcome to Lab 1 on implementing Microsoft Azure. This is Introduction to Azure. So in this lab, I'm going to be going over using the Azure Portals, using the Azure Resource Manager, and using Azure PowerShell. And then I'm going to do is I'm going to log. So I'm going to log into this. Now keep something in mind. When you're playing around and experimenting with Azure, if you use your corporate account, you may make some changes to Azure and interfere with your corporate Azure subscription. So I suggest that you sign up for a new, an email account like this one I'm using just for this one. I'm going to sign in. So you see the loading on this right here. What I'm not going to do is do the tour on this right here. So I'm not going to go to the new portal. We'll do that in the next exercise. So I'm going to close this one right here. So I've closed all that, and I'm going to go down here to settings. Now under administrators, I'm going to do is, you can see is on this one I'm already an administrator. Now I'm going to do is on this, I am going to add. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to add another co-admin. So I'm going to do is I've picked in one right here. The last one I tried didn't seem to be used because actually I have a subscription there. And great, so I sent to this one Azure Pass to make him a co-administrator on this one. Great, I've successfully added them. Fantastic on here right here. I'm going to click on Active Directory right here. A default directory on this one right here. You can see Active Directory, the default directory on this right here. I'm going to click on this. Now what we say in this one right here, I'm just going to do is leave this one. I'm going to deselect all the checkboxes right here for this exercise. Now under the users here, now notice the two accounts, this one and this co-administrator right here. I'm going to click on here, domains. Notice the name of the default domain on this one right here. And the next thing I'm going to do is on this. So on this one right here, great, using the Azure Classic Portal on this, still using this one right here. So the next thing I'm going to do is on this, I'm going to use the Azure Portal. So I'm going to check out the new portal. Remember this one right there and launch. So now on the account page of the Azure Portal, I'm going to click on subscriptions. And I'm going to click on this one right here. And this is Azure Pass right here. Now you can see here in the subscriptions, I have the summary right here. Overview, this is the usage credit I have over here. I'm going to go as on this, download usage details. I'm waiting here. And I'm going to download usage version 1 because version 2 is in preview. Now I'm going to do is this. I'm going to open it. You save it there. Open the folder. And I'm going to open with Notepad. And as you can see here, this just gives you some simple information. For more detail, I of course could use Excel. I'm going to click on Preview Features. And when I look at some of these other ones here, I can go try it now, for example. Now on this, great, I'll get an email when it's done this. Now notice the status is you are queued. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Resource Manager feature. What I'm going to do is create and manage a resource group. Now under portal.azure.com, I'm going to click on Resource Groups. And I'm going to go in there. I'm going to add a resource group. Group you to this. And the resource group for this one, for example, I'll pick for this one, for example, Southeast Asia, for example, this one right here. Then after that, I'm going to go create. And the next thing I'm going to do is here, I'm going to create Azure Resources. New. I'm going to pick data and storage on this right here. And I'm going to do is find storage account on this right here. I'm clicked on storage account here. So I've called this one right here at core.windows.net. And on the resource group here, I'm going to use existing one. This one test right here. And I'm going to click on create. And you can see it's initializing deployment. The next thing I'm going to do here is configure tagging. On the resource group right here, you click on this one right here. Then we go to the settings of this one right here. I'm going to click on this one right here into the settings. Click on tags. And the key one right here, I'm going to type the word project. And value test. And save. And this one right here, this resource group, tags right here, and I'm going to do is this, pin it to dashboard. On the dashboard right here. On the dashboard right here, I click on this one right here, and you'll see what resources are associated with this one. This is the resource associated with it. The next thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to configure RBAC. Resource groups, I'm going to click on this. I'm going to go to on this one under resource management. And this one right here, users. I'm going to click on roles. I'm going to storage account contributor right here. I'm going to add users. This is the account I'm going to add right there. I'm going to add this one right here. Select. Note the users right here under this one. Now under this one right here, it's going to be its role now is storage account contributor. The next thing I'm going to do is work on using Azure PowerShell. I'm going to connect PowerShell to my Azure subscription first. I'm going to do here, run the integrated scripting environment as an admin. So now I'm going to do is here, type login Azure RM. So I have here login Azure RM account, get Azure RM subscription, and get Azure resource provider. And as I mentioned, you can see different ones, like for example, Microsoft Resource. You can see the regions that it's available. See? Right here. So the next thing I'm going to do is here, manage Azure resources and resource groups. Azure 1.starter. I'm going to open this one in the ISE. This is right here. File. Open it. And this one right here. Great. And this one right here. Now I'm going to do. Actually, to do is this. Obviously, this one. See, because it says run it here. So you can see I run this one right here, and then in this I created this new one right here. Now what I've done is here, I've moved the web up to the new one. I put these two lines on here, and I'm going to run the selection. Are you sure you want to move it on this? Yes. Great. So I move it to the resource group, and now I want to confirm it. Let's see what it says. Yep, and this one right here, as you can see, it is in this resource group on this one right here. So the next thing I'm just going to do is reset the environment after that. Of course, then wants to make sure right here, it's going to validate that one right there. Now I'm going to enter the password in shortly. Of course, if you want to, yes. delete all the stuff I did right here.